So let's get right into it. So there's this very popular comment I've been seeing ever since I fell in love. Ever since I came out and told the world that I'm in love with this one man, Ikechukwu Dariogona IVD. Ha! Facebook has been shaking. So there's this very popular copy and paste comment I've been seeing. Oh, bless him. After misleading the young girls. Oh, bless him. You told the young girls not to marry. Oh, blessing, you told the young girls that men are scum. Oh, blessing, you're a feminist. I'm going to address that on this live video. Now, anybody that comes out and say that Blessing CEO asked you not to love is a liar. Anybody that come out and say that Blessing CEO asked you to disrespect a man is a liar. Most of the people that are peddling this nonsense news are frustrated men, broke men, ignorant men, and now, whenever I speak, what I do is I hold a mirror. You see your reflection. I have never told you to disrespect a man, and I have never told you not to love. What Blessing CEO stands for is boldness. I have only told you to leave men who disrespect you. I have told you to leave men who do not love you. I have told you to run away from domestic violent relationships. I have told you to honor men who honor you. I have told you to allow a man provide for you while you support. I do not know where you guys are bringing this narrative that Blessing CEO misled you and stopped your relationship and your marriage. That's a lie. Blessing CEO have always stood both for men and for women. Remember I said, any man that is peddling that news of saying that Blessing CEO spoiled is an idiot. The man doesn't have sense. Most men, once you are an idiot and Blessing CEO calls you out, you feel offended. Once a lot of men are poor and you call out poor men, they feel offended. If your girlfriend left you because of what I said, come and tell me thank you because I saved you. A lot of women are struggling with decision making. A lot of women want to leave you. Instead of them to buy you, it is better for them to leave you. I will give you clarity to that thing you don't understand. What Blessing CEO does is, Blessing CEO talk about the things that you are afraid to talk about. Blessing CEO will explain that thing that you are going through. Because I'm not in your marriage. It is because you want to leave that marriage and that relationship, but you do not have clarity. When Blessing CEO speak, I give you clarity and you make your decision. I have never told you to leave anybody. What power do I have? Now me tell you, make you date the man. If I do not have the power to tell you to date or marry anybody, and I do not have the power to choose a man or a woman for you, I do not have the power to break up the relationship. So, I've addressed that part. So anybody that is peddling that rumor, I don't know where they're bringing it from. I have never told you guys before that I'm a lesbian. This one they're saying, oh, Blessing found man. I did tell you that I was a lesbian. You are surprised that I found a man. Was I supposed to find a woman? Because sometimes when let me tell you how this social media works. When you are going through something, you are looking for people that will mirror that thing you're going through. When you see people talking about something, you can decide to understand it the way you choose. Now, one thing you must understand is nobody can teach you understanding. I can drop a particular message. How you choose to digest that message is not my business. It's not my fault. Do you understand? So, I have never, for clarity's sake, told you to leave your relationship or your marriage. No. If you left your relationship or your marriage, that means your husband or your boyfriend mirrored what I was talking about. You made the decision. I gave you the suggestion. So come and tell me thank you.
Fantastic. It don't like say Blessing CEO don't get belle. It's like she has swallowed mosquito. Blessing, Yeah, una member. You don't get belly. Because your mabele is looking fuller and you are looking plumpier. You don't like say she don't go swallow mosquito. Anyways, Blessing CEO, the flip-flopper of the century. The greatest hypocrite to ever on-ring lights. This is her. The beauty about the internet is that the internet never forgets. You go talk. You talk your talk. Tomorrow, the internet will remind you. Is it when you went to pick stone and claimed you built a house that you did not build it and you got arrested for it? Or is it when you've been telling men that broke women that broke men and not watch their time or day? There are so many videos of you giving end time advice in Kwasiasem. But somehow in your head you feel like you didn't deceive young ladies. You did. You did. Not only young ladies, you deceived a lot of married women too with your useless advice. And now that you have found Opendo, you have found love, your tone has started shifting. You are a flip-flop. You only support the popular opinion, the one that people want to hear. You tell them, hey, that's what you do. I'm going to just play some of Blessed CEO's advice because the internet never forgets. Let's just play some. Then there is something I want to get off my chest. Let's watch some of her advice.
Hide this from any man you are dating or married to. Take it to your grave. Open your ears. Draw your ears. Number 1. Your virginity. Especially if he is not the one that took your virginity. Hide it. You were raped. I don't like to talk about it. Oh, really? Was that how you lost your virginity? Yes. Number 2. Are you jotting things down? Abortion. Die with it. The same way you deny those children you aborted before they are being formed. The only time you will tell anybody is if your wound is damaged. Tell him it is medical hazard. Even if you want to explain to him about your damaged wound, medical hazard. They wanted to come out appendix, so then can't go touch womb. Yeah, I don't even understand what happened. Abortion. Take it to your grave. Abortion is not something you are going to be proud to be doing cho. Especially if it is not the person you are married to. Even the person that you are dating, if you want to do abortion, keep it a secret. Abortion is not something you can be saying, hey, I got pregnant and I want to remove it. You are an idiot because you do not know where the relationship will lead to. If you want to abort your child, abort it quietly. The same way you opened your leg quietly and sneaked to go and start having sex quietly. Nobody taught you that. Nobody showed you the road. Nobody taught you the skill. You learned it with your instincts and by yourself. That is how you will learn to keep abortion by yourself. That when a man marries you, there is something he sees in you. A man does not see anything in you. That's a big lie, a blatant lie. I'm going to tell you that as a certified relationship therapist, a lot of wives today are just nannies. Yes. All you're doing is babysitting and carrying children to school. Side chicks are enjoying the benefits. You just have 2 big rings in your hand and you just have a miserable title. So there's nothing like a man sees something in you to marry you. Know, some men marry you, keep you as furnitures, and you are useless in the house. So I don't agree with that. So if you love your wife, you should be able to put her in a way that every time you see her, Ogadika chassis, Ogadi brand new, Ogadika bra boss, Ogadika Mercedes Benz. You cannot tell me that your side chick could be looking all curvy and sexy. Men are visual beings. So you cannot convince me as a certified relationship therapist that your wife will be looking all funny and your side chick will be looking all curvy, and you will tell me that there is something the man saw in you himself? Because that's a lie. And why is it that you guys love to give things that you cannot take back? Because right now that the man is saying that he's broken and he's shattered, do you know how broken and shattered your wife was when you slept with different women or slept with your side chicks? Because this side chick you're telling us is the one that we know. You probably would have slept with different women, right? So I don't understand why you will go back to your ex and go back to the point of impregnating her. To me, that is the iota of disrespect. Right now, you realize that your wife played this game better than you, and you're saying you are ashamed. For me, there is nothing to be ashamed of. Own up. Children are gifts from God. You don't have to be a biological father. You don't have to birth a child, or your sperm does not need to come together with a woman to call somebody your child. You've known these children till 12 years, I think.
Okay, speaking of facts, side chicks and marriages. Apparently, side chicks are essential to marriages. Talk about it.
Yes, we all know that side chicks, without side chicks, a lot of marriages will be broken today. That is one reality that we will face.
Okay.
Because a lot of these married women cannot satisfy their husband. It might not even be sexually. Men are adventurous in nature. That sometimes the woman is pregnant, lots of things are happening to her, she's not in the mood, she's busy, and the man is out there. The side chick does the work. If there is no side chick to play that role, men will walk away. So the side chicks are just that dessert. They satisfy themselves and come back. A lot of marriages these days is not married. I call it cohabitation. So they come back to cohabit. All they do is wake up in the morning, eat, sleep, go to work every day. Most people are not married. So the side chicks are playing major roles, whether we like it or not, because they are younger, they are energetic, they have time. But as a wife and as a mother, by the time you finish doing school run, coming back home to cook, doing other stuff, you would have been exhausted. So you might not have that energy to satisfy or be adventurous as those small girls that don't have work. By the time they become married women too, they wouldn't even have such energy, because there'll be much responsibilities than just, having sex.
You can see. You don't have to tell people, bam, this is it. But your advice can come in a way that people will take their lessons from it. You have deceived a lot of people. And you are also one of the biggest hypocrites I know. Now, why do I call her one of the biggest hypocrites? You remember when Vicky James got married? Vicky James got married and Vicky James was posting her husband one picture every second of the day. If Vicky James and her husband, they do okwegata, it remains more make Vicky James post them. Anything Vicky James and her husband do, Vicky James, they post them. People were now saying, is it this man that married Vicky James, or is Vicky James that married this man? The man was now acting like the Wanamke. Vicky James was now acting like the husband. It be like saying that Vicky James go pay the man groom price. Now Vicky James pay her husband lobola. He was the bride, fine girl, Wanamke rainbow. The thing was peppering this Blessing CEO. It was peppering her because she no get boyfriend that time. She no get boyfriend that time. Blessing CEO now put this video advising Vicky James that the reason why people are not coming to give her clet is because she pushed her man too much. Watch the video.
Vicky James, you're one woman I admire. Your craft, your intelligence, the way you were able to break even is commendable. But ever since you got married, it's been something else. I've read different type of negative news about you. Even on your wedding day, people were dragging you. And I was asking, what did Vicky James do? Vicky James is not controversial. Vicky James minds her business. All she does is her job. Why so much hate? Until this morning, I was, going through the street of Instagram, and I saw this. I'm quickly going to read it out to you. This is coming from Legit Blog. They are the ones that posted this. They said, "Is Femi a gold digger? Mr. Vicky James trends #1 on Twitter as fans drag fashion designer's husband for marrying up. Compare him with Regina Daniels and Chioma." Did you get that? And somebody commented and said, "Na Vicky Kosam, not everything deserves to be on social media or camera. Using him to do get ready with me as if he's jobless, blah, blah, blah." You know, they've thrown so many insults at your husband. Now, Vicky James, I'm going to drag you close like an elder sister. I got to know you personally through Miss Waneka. Miss Waneka is from my place, and there was a time you and Miss Waneka were friends. We all know that Miss Waneka don't stay long with friends. I say it with my full chest. She did change friends like Okrika. Yes, she doesn't know how to stay with friends. I've seen her with CEO Savet. I've seen her with my daughter Monachi. I've seen her with Tacha. I've seen her with a lot of people. She changes them. Even this beautiful girl that makes outfit, Jan, I've seen her. She know they stay with friend. They use that one take sweat for her. She doesn't stay with friend. And anybody that knows Miss Waneka should know her from her history. Anyway, we're not here to talk about her. But it was from her I started noticing you, because when you guys were doing lovey-dovey, she used to wear your outfit. So I used to say, wow, this is beautiful. Wow, this is beautiful. Vicky James is going to make my outfit. Now, I don't know how you met your husband. From the rumors, some people said he was working for Waneka, he liked Waneka. I don't just know the badadash. But where I am going to is Vicky James. The media has become witchcraft. It has become a coven that if they cannot get you, they will go for those that you love. If they see that you have won the armor, they will go for those that you love. Protect them. I used to post my kids before here. I stopped. I used to post some personal things. I stopped. I realized that it is the information I give to these idiots. That's what they throw back at me. Hide your husband's face. Judas the beat go say, if your yam white, cover am. With the circumstances you met your husband, keep him away from the media. I don't know who you are trying to pepper. It is actually a slap to your face, Vicky James. When the artist was getting married, I will not lie to you, Vicky James, I was crossing my leg to see the art you were going to use to beautify Chioma. It can't shock me. It shocked me. Say, you did not even make one attire for Chioma. They invited you as a guest. Not even her dinner dress. Chioma wore up to 3-4 clothes. You did not make one, Vicky James. But they invited you as a guest and gave you a sherito soup. And you bounced there. I know go.
Now that she is in love. My parents in my time, love is sweet. This one no let us rest with posting of IVD. Everyone one again market day, we are seeing video of Blessing see you on IVD. Pepper them gang. Hypocrites of the first order. Blessing Zukwanike. Shut that your mouth, make we no get problems. Just shut your mouth and enter inside house. Shut your mouth and go and enjoy the Tokumbo husband you got. Yes, it's Tokumbo. Didn't she take it from somebody? Go and enjoy your Tokumbo and leave us in peace. Oh? Enjoy your fairly used and leave us in peace. Chebi, your mouth don't dey shift. Your mouth is now shifting. Oh, because you have found love. Now you are no longer deceiving person. Please go and enjoy your fairly used. Enjoy your fairly used, and remember that the king will flog the first wife, go flog the second one. Just remember that. The king will flog first wife, hang for door. He go flog second wife. That is my own. So please go and enjoy your fairly used barrow and leave us alone. We don't want to hear from you because your talk is always flip-flop. You're a flip-flop of the century. Thank you. Hey, where are you going?
It is smoke Igbo.
When you watch this video now, didn't you laugh? You laughed, but you still refuse to subscribe. Are you among my village people? You're among my village people. You don't want me to make it in life.
Continue.
You refuse. You laughed. Shouldn't my reward be click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and click all notification? And when you finish watching, you share. Share to your friends so that they too will laugh. So that me too, I will go far. But no, you decided to be among my village people you want to watch and go. Don't be among my village people. I post videos every day, every single day, to make you laugh. If you join the tribe, the fantastic tribe, every day you will just be laughing. Look at this one now. This one is to watch all my funny videos playlist. This one is to watch my last video. And this one is to subscribe.